On to our big story for this hour. Taiwan is planning to stop local sales for Chinese internet television streaming services operated by the likes of Tencent Holdings. This is now the latest in a series of moves by governments around the world against Chinese tech giants. The two major companies to be affected by this are iQiyi and Tencent Video. Tencent Video and iQiyi both offer services that are similar to Netflix. They stream content that have become popular with Mandarin-speaking audiences. According to the government, Tencent Video and iQiyi have been operating illegally in Taiwan by partnering with local broadcasters and distributors. Taiwan has long been suspicious of Chinese attempts to sway its population. China considers the nation a part of its own territory and has used fake news to influence Taiwan media. Rules barring Taiwanese companies from selling or operating as sales agents for Chinese internet streaming services will take effect from September 3rd. However, according to Taiwan's National Commission, the island nation is not blocking or banning them. People in Taiwan can still watch and pay for overseas subscriptions. This is to ensure that subscribers' rights are not affected in Taiwan. Now, Taiwan has free internet unlike China, which blocks sites such as Google, Facebook and Twitter. Taiwan also does not ban access to popular Chinese apps like WeChat or sites like Baidu. Now, but on the other hand, China does not permit Taiwanese firms to offer internet television streaming services. Taiwan's move comes as relations between Beijing and Taipei are at a historic low. Now, for more on this, we are joined by Brian Hui, who is the founding editor of New Bloom magazine, joining us live from Taipei. Thank you so much for joining us. My first question to you is just to understand this a little better. Can these overseas subscriptions be seen as China's attempt to sway the people of Taiwan, or like other countries, this move was triggered by concerns over data security?
That's right. There are definitely security concerns here. There are long-standing concerns that China will seek to influence Taiwan's population through soft power initiatives through entertainment, but also through a spread of deliberate disinformation, and this is thought to take place through the media. The numbers of subscribers, for example, the iQiyi has, there have been 6 million downloads of the program in Taiwan, and there are 2 million active subscribers. Taiwan has a population of 24 million, so this is between 8% and 25% of the population. One can see how this could affect a great deal of the population if information gets out there and spreads through such means. There have been concerns already regarding domestic Taiwanese media outlets spreading Chinese information, including actually deliberately working together and coordinating with the Taiwan Affairs Office, China's Taiwan Affairs Office, to ensure that certain ideas and stories are spread in Taiwan. And so this continues these moves. But Taiwan has to tread carefully for fear of being accused of being undemocratic, for trying to take down websites or to influence certain political views and try to make sure that pro-China views do not take dominance.
Now, in light of the current situation, how is this move likely to affect the current situation and tensions between China and Taiwan?
This is particularly likely to affect the media environment. There have already been issues, for example, regarding Chinese journalists setting up and broadcasting from within Taiwan, acting as news anchors and seeking to generate certain perceptions of Taiwan in China. And so this led to the expulsion fairly recently of 2 reporters from China. And so then I think China has already accused Taiwan of seeking to politicize media, of actually just trying to act in, let's say, a protectionist manner by benefiting domestic streaming platforms by shutting out Chinese competition. And so I think China is likely to take to frame the issue this way. And it might take retaliatory moves regarding Taiwanese entertainment. That's to be seen, though, particularly Taiwanese entertainment operating in China.
Okay, on those lines, I want to also ask you, the relations between China and Taiwan are at a historic low. What is the island nation's plan of action going forward? Do they have anything in mind?
It's a question, because I think the particular challenge that the Tsai administration has dealt with the entire time is how to avoid provoking China while maintaining a line in the sand for Taiwanese sovereignty. The Tsai administration is often framed as pro-independence, but I think it's more accurate to say that it is seeking to defend the status quo. It does not want to push China into measures against hostile measures, aggressive measures against Taiwan. It wishes to nevertheless prevent these efforts at influencing Taiwanese domestic politics. In the meantime, though, particularly regarding during the COVID-19 pandemic, China has stepped up military drilling around Taiwan. It's a military show of force. I think particularly because so much of the international world now has greater attention focused on Taiwan because of its successes fighting off COVID-19. And I think that will continue. There's particularly been a pattern of tit-for-tat escalation between American and Chinese military forces in the region regarding this. China will send naval vessels or warplanes to the area around Taiwan. America will respond similarly, and this just continues and continues.
All right. Brian, thank you so much for joining us with all those details.